Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. The NBA playoffs are rolling on. We're talking game 3 of the Western Conference Finals between the Lakers and the Nuggets. We've got a nice little deal, 15% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net if you use the code SCC. The Lakers coming off that thrilling win where Anthony Davis hit that game winner. The Lakers are favored in this one, -6.5. The total is 214. Craig Trapp is joining us to talk this matchup. Craig, what stands out to you when we talk about this Western Conference Finals?
Well, what a game 2 was. We at least we know the Nuggets, when they play within themselves, can play with the Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers just have more experience and more depth, to be very honest. And but I do think they probably surprised the Lakers a little bit in the fourth quarter. The way they played them on defense, they pretty much just left everybody but Anthony Davis and LeBron and said, "Hey, you're going to leave all of our guards open, and if the Lakers make 3-pointers, they're probably going to win in blowout. If they don't make like they did in the fourth quarter, I think the Nuggets are going to have a shot."
Right. What's surprising to me is how well Jokic has played because I thought this would be a bad matchup for him with all the big men that the Lakers have, but he's actually been performing really well. He had 30 points in the last game. Mind you, Anthony Davis, I think, had 39, so I wouldn't say he won that matchup per se, but he's still scoring a lot of points. However, something I would look at, the mental aspect for the Nuggets. They say they play their best when their backs are against the wall, and their backs are definitely against the wall in this one. However, when does the clock strike midnight for the Cinderella team? Jamal Murray played 44 minutes last game. He's got to be getting tired at some point, and their bench really isn't contributing. It's a wonder that they even stayed in last game. And when you lose a game like that against the Lakers, a game that you probably should have won, that's got to be a dagger.
I think they found something in the fourth quarter if you're the Denver Nuggets. They found that, hey, we're going to leave Danny Green, we're going to leave Caldwell Pope, we're going to leave Rondo, we're going to pretty much leave all the Lakers guards open, and they didn't make shots. And I think they're going to play that until the Lakers and those guards can start making shots. So I think they're going to start with that motto all next game in game 3. And I like the Nuggets here with the points again. I just think they've been really good when they needed to win. They've been really good against the number, and they've been even better straight up. So I would even sprinkle the little money line here. I also think the over is a good play because the over was on track again in game 3. And it really was just the Lakers missing all those 3-pointers that kept this game under. But I think the over will be good. But my better play is going to be on Denver. I just think Jamal Murray, like you said, he's played a ton of minutes, but man, has this guy been good. I mean, he has earned himself a lot of money in this NBA bubble.
Oh, for sure. He's one of those guys that should be a star entering the bubble, but now he's really cemented it, and he's got a lot of people noticing him. However, for me, I wish it wasn't 6.5. I wish the odds makers weren't giving the Nuggets 6.5 points because that is a lot for a team that's really contended with the Lakers. However, I like the Lakers in this one. They've covered in 5 of their last 6, obviously not last game. But I think LeBron is a little better next game. We saw him down the stretch not be the LeBron that we saw, that he normally is used to being. He was only 2 for 9 in the second half with 4 turnovers. For LeBron, that is very bad when it comes to the postseason. I think he plays a little bit better in this one and contributes. Obviously, he didn't really need to with Anthony Davis playing so well, but I just think the clock is striking midnight for the Nuggets in this one. I think last game was their final shot to really take the momentum out of this series, and I like the Lakers to cover.
I can see the Lakers making shots. If the Lakers make 3-pointers, and I'm not talking LeBron and Anthony Davis, I'm talking about the supporting
Right.
cast. They make 3-pointers, the Lakers win and cover. I just think that is the one weakness everybody has bashed on the Lakers all year long was the inconsistent shooting from 3. And I think the Denver Nuggets are going to make them prove it. So I'm on that they're not great shooting teams, so I kind of think the Nuggets will cover. But if you think that they're going to bounce back and shoot better, then the Lakers win. And LeBron's probably not going to, like you said, struggle in the second half. So that will also help the number as well. And if you think they shoot well, is one of those games you probably like the Lakers on the over, the Nuggets on the over, because if they shoot better, this one's going to go way over that total too.
Right. I kind of like the over, but I think I would play the Lakers more than that. And I don't know. The NBA's been tough for me to bet on, so fade me away if you'd like. Oh,
Hey, Chelsea,
it's
it's been
been
a rough
hard.
one for everyone. You're not the only one.
That's going to do it for our NBA talk here on Picks and Parlays. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for joining us, Craig Trapp. Great stuff as always.